Yo, what's up, y'all? Thank you for tuning in once again. It's your boy Thasy. Today we'll be in conversation with Aden. Let's check it out. Yo, Aden, I'm gonna jump straight into it. So how did you get into modeling?
Sure, that's a question I haven't thought about in a while. So initially I was a triple jumper, four-time SA medalist. So I was studying sports science and I basically lost my passion because I couldn't see myself growing. I'm a creative and I like to do things differently, try to initiate different strategies. I don't want to be doing the same routine every day. So that's when I signed up to an agency. For 6 months, nothing happened with joining the agency. For 6 months, I got no work. So yeah, it was a leap of faith basically going into it. And after the 6 months, I got my first job, and then I knew there is potential in this. And I left behind my studies. I left even triple jump behind, and I found myself in modeling, and it's been almost 9 years since then.
Dope. So when a person who's never done modeling before, would you suggest that they make a portfolio before, or can they just jump straight right into it?
Sure, I think I made that same mistake where I wanted to go into modeling and I didn't want to spend that extra capital on going for a test shoot, a portfolio shoot, and try to do it without that. And it's a bit difficult because you don't have your Z card. It's like your little business card that you take with your castings. And if you don't have that, it's a bad sign, first of all. And if you don't have anything on your website as well, on the website. So with your test shoot, you have something to show the client before you get work.
Yeah.
So it looks like your test shoot sometimes, or it's basically shot in a way that it looks like you are working already. So it's basically make it show that you're making it before you're actually getting it.
So it's a Z card, it's test shoots, and what would you say the third most important thing is?
The third most important thing is to basically dress according to the brief. Some people don't pay attention to dressing according to the brief. Like if it's a sports thing, don't come in the jeans because sometimes you have the look for it or you have the build for it, but the client can't imagine how you look in what he's supposed to be wearing. So it's important to wear what they request, and then also don't be scared to go over the top a bit. And there's a thing in modeling where it's they look at the first people, last people that arrive at the castings. If you fall somewhere in the middle, there might be a chance of them not even looking at your audition at all. So it's always be punctual, try and come early, and then and wear something that will make you stand out. Like if it's a bright t-shirt, wear it, because then you have something for them to look at and okay, the guy with the green t-shirt.
So you mentioned that you have obviously a background in athletics, but was working out and fitness, was it something that you did because of modeling, or was it something that you've always done besides athletics?
So working out is, to be honest, I'm very physically lazy, but creatively I'm very efficient. So I always like to create. My mind is more active than my body. But I feel like you need to be able to create a balance, and that's where you progress, because you can't want to just have ideas and not do anything. So that's when I put it into practice, where I went to go gym, need to get my body, because now it opens up doors for different clients, sports. And that's the thing, if you're not in shape, you limit yourself to only fashion, but if you get into shape, you can go into the fitness as well. So you're opening up doors, you're making opportunities greater, and it's just, you become more diverse.
So in a nutshell, you're saying working out does help your career?
Most definitely, because if you spend time on yourself, you will feel better, you will have more confidence. And the client can see confidence through your casting, like the way you come to the casting, they can see when you're posing how it is, like you don't overthink things, it becomes part of you. Like if I have to come to a casting, I already know, like, okay, even though I'm nervous inside, I'm not going to show them that.
100%. So, to end it off, what advice would you have for someone who wants to start modeling? How can they get ahead of the game? And most importantly, how can they get their foot in the door?
Okay, yeah. A lot of people ask me that on a regular, on Facebook Messenger, Instagram. They're always asking these questions, but the same thing that always boils down to is you need to first apply. You first apply to an agency.
How do they do that?
You go onto the website,
Okay.
and there will always be a category that says become a model.
Okay.
And then from there you submit basic headshot and a full length and a half length. And then from there they will call you in to the studio to see you in person. And from there, if they want to sign you, they will sign you. And then they will request a test shoot. And then from there you only get started.
Okay.
So each casting, nothing is guaranteed. So literally you can be in an agency for 5 years and go to 50 castings. But if it's not what the client wants, they won't. There's not a chance of you getting it, because you need to be also in a space where you are trending. You need to keep up with the trends.
Okay.
And don't be afraid to be different, because being different is what gets you work. It's not being like this is how that everyone is doing this type of hair, someone's doing this type of look. That's why I would go always outside the box. You think outside the box.
Okay.
That's the thing, thinking outside the box and trying. If you don't succeed with one agency, try others. Like I applied to 5, 2 got back to me.
Okay.
And that's the thing, you just have to keep on trying.
So just be persistent, go for it, be different, and yeah, I think that's just the gist of it.
Yeah.
Yo, Aden, thanks for the chat, man.
Thank you so much, brother.
Let's get into this workout. Let's do it.
Let's go.